This was me. And this is the first mini house I made. This is Petco, helping me build the terrain. I'm using foam to shape my land, cutting it carefully, then lay the foundation. This is how it looks after shaping it. This is coarse fabric. Those are tiny nails. And this is terracotta glue to help my terrain stay close and hide the ugliness of the foam. Normally, the masons in the past would use a string to keep the stones in line, and they used not any other stones, but the ones that look like from a blueprint of Da Vinci, rectangularity, layering them in a stretcher bond. That means one stone over the gap of the two below. Okay, let me show you what a handy semi-mason I am. I forgot to say that my granddad, my great-great-great-great-granddad, did this house. He built this house a billion years ago with his bare hands. He was collecting stone by stone every single day because of my grandma, who told him that if he didn't build her a house, she would leave. And that's what he did. He built this house for her. Me and my dad restored this house because it's 152 years old and we're still keeping it for our villa. That's why it looks like this. But it's pretty much the same as it used to be in the past, so keep that authenticity. Really important thing, they used to place beams in between the stones. That way it creates more stability of the house and more strength because the beams are not allowing the stones to move that much. That's the way you should do it, but that's not the right way of doing it. You should make something that looks a bit more like leather looking thing. So it's two beams and little planks in between them. So that thing is placed over the stones, so it's inside and outside, and in between there's planks that holds them together, and that way it's not going anywhere. Here I'm starting to adjust the flooring, but since those beams would be visible as a typical ancient architecture for my region of residence, I shaped them, and also the ones for the floor. I ordered an aroma diffuser that I wanted to place a smoke that's coming out of the chimney, but when it arrived I realized that it's huge. So I tried a couple of adjustments, like using a pipe or a cup. Nothing was the length I needed. Then I placed a plastic bottle in the middle, but the head of the mystifier was too wide, and then I decided to crop it so it fits the bottle's end. It works! Here I'm adding the second floor, which was usually made from wood. Ancient folks would keep their animals at the stone floor, and the heat coming up was helping its retention, which was achieved through stuffing the walls with clay and hay, more recognizable today as foam insulation. The ancient way was making the walls just quite more breathable. The house was not just a mini house. It's also an aroma diffuser. Yes, a fully functional mini house. I love that. They would normally plaster that with quicklime because it was antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, anti-everything. And that kept their houses safe from bugs and snakes and mice. Oh yes, after plastering the second floor, I then did some retouche details But I must remind you that this is part 1 of the whole project, and the actual details in depth shall be presented in part 2. Now it's the moment to subscribe, so you aren't the one who's missing it. Yeah. Won't you be curious what will happen in part 2? I went for a little walk. Hello, horsey. You're so cute. I love you. Aww. Let's cross that river. Yoo-hoo! Now back to the studio where I continued with closing off the roof. Then I added even more slight details. Then began to construct the door, which was made by using plexiglass that I mattified with sandpaper, then added the most nerve-wracking tiny details of the wall. And also the wonderfulicious LED light that will make my house shine. I then added a tiny window grill that would keep my grandparents safe from bears during night. After that, I paperified the bottom of the top so it stops the light from there. Called my dad to draw me the right pattern of layering the stones for the roof. Yeah, we use stones for the roof, not sticks or hay. That's the OG roof. Fully bulletproof. I found myself a stone pigment. What a coincidence! If you want to know how I made it, well, watch my other videos. They're free. This is literally white sand stained with food coloring. And where I wanted to darken up the areas, I just sprayed some clear top coat on top of it. This is the fabulous porchway. And this is the beginning of the actual decoration with all the plants, greens, tiny cute stones, and the split wood Grandad left there. Oh no, my camera died.